Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall for the biggest entertainment event of the year. This special night raises funds for the Royal Variety Charity, of which Her Majesty the Queen is patron. As their Royal Highnesses the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrive, they are introduced to Laurie Mansfield, Life President of the charity, and Chairman Giles Cooper, before making their way inside for the National Anthem. Now open at London's Piccadilly Theatre. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
She said, hello, hey Joe, wanna give it a go home, Giddy, giddy, ya, ya, da, da. Giddy, giddy, ya, ya, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole lady marmalade.
Hello, chickens! Your Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's me, your own beloved Harold Ziedler, in the flesh. Welcome to the Moulin Rouge! Because you can. Because you can. Because you can. Because you can. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, 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 hidey. Holy, 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 holy.
Holy, 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 ho.
Because you can. Because you can. Everybody can. There is another Paris. These are the rats of the Latin Quarter, the starving artisan thieves of Montmartre, our own beloved Bohemia. Watch out, you might get what you're after. Rouge, baby, strange but not a stranger. I'm are, baby, you know where you are. Fighting fire with fire. Breakdown. This is where all your dreams come true. You are the Moulin Rouge! Your Royal Highnesses, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to hand over to your host for this very special evening.
Now it's not Nicole Kidman, it's me, Alan. How you doing? We're gonna have so much fun tonight. Oh, look, this is travelling in style. Now I know what a hanging basket feels like. Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you. Oh, effortless, effortless. Thank you, thank you. Give it up for the fabulous cast of Moulin Rouge. Wonderful. Your Royal Highnesses, one and all, good evening and welcome to the Royal Variety Performance 2021. How are you all doing? You doing good? Oh, you're a lot posher than my usual audience. When I flew over your heads just now, I saw a couple of you instinctively going for your shotguns. Look, a fat grouse. I like to do my bit for charity, though I draw the line at Movember. I do. Me growing a moustache with these teeth. It's like someone's popped a thatched roof on Stonehenge. And how special is it to be at the Royal Albert Hall, especially as it's celebrating its 150th anniversary? Wow. But word of warning, though, the place was closed for the best part of 18 months, so you definitely want to check the best before date on your Maltesers. But I can't grumble about COVID. I was one of the lucky ones who got their jabs very early. Just phoned up and was put to the front of the queue. Nothing to do with me being a celebrity. There's got to be some perks of having the voice of an 85-year-old woman. But hold on, where are my manners? We are, of course, incredibly honoured to be joined by their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge tonight. I won't tug my forelock. I'm at that delicate stage of hair loss where it might actually come off. Mum, may I say you look absolutely beautiful tonight? And sir, I'm sure you don't know who I am, but don't worry, I'm not hitting on your wife. What an honour. Apparently ITV were very specific about what they were looking for in their host this year. Someone who's captured the nation's heart with distinctive teeth. And when Geronimo the alpaca sadly became unavailable, I was obviously the next... Is that too soon? Too soon? Sorry. Now, of course, there are some other VIPs in the audience. My mum and dad are here. Give us a wave. It's lovely, lovely to have them here. And to be honest, it also saves on the cost of carers. My dad will be so proud to see me standing on the stage of the Royal Albert Hall. Less so when I start mincing across it, but anyway. I am what I am. For those who don't know, Dad used to be a football manager up the Cobblers. Yes. Any Cobblers fans in tonight? I'll be spending Christmas with Mum and Dad. Yes, good news, Dad. Football didn't come home, but Alan is. Now, I'm not saying my mum's Christmas dinner is bad, but if we finish everything on the plate, we win a star for camp. Bad, put it this way, I gag less giving myself a COVID test, but... I'd say the standout course in my mum's Christmas dinner is the Christmas pudding, mainly as it's the only dish she brings to the table that's actually meant to be on fire. I'm joking, I love your Christmas pudding. But I've got to admire my dad's eternal optimism. 45 years of carving the turkey, and there's still a hint of hope in his voice when he asks if I'm a leg or breast man. How many times do I have to tell him it's giblets? Are you all excited about Christmas? Everyone's getting in the festive mood, aren't they? Even the people from Insulate Britain have stopped supergluing their faces to the road and instead of using sellotape and a pretty tartan bow. Like Chris Rea sang, we'll be driving over them for Christmas. There are even rumours Santa won't be in his sleigh this Christmas. Apparently, he worked out he could make more money this year driving a HGV. So, shall we get this show on the road? And what a show we've got for you. Put it this way, if tonight's acts were Quality Street, everyone is a pure gold toffee penny, not a strawberry cream amongst them. For comedy, the brilliant Bill Bailey will be performing, as will the wonderful Josh Widdicombe and the joyous Judy Love. And when it comes to music, prepare for a Christmas stuffing, because we'll be serving up Years and Years and Anne-Marie for starters, James Blunt as your main course, and the real icing on the Christmas cake, the incredible Ed Sheeran. Yes! But first, he's rock royalty and the Christmas cracker my mum has always dreamed of pulling. Does she think he's sexy? You bet your life she does. Singing one more time from his new album, The Tears of Hercules, it's Sir Rod Stewart!
It's not the color of your hair or the beauty in your eyes that I've been missing, or the sunshine in your smile, or those ruby red lips I've been kissing. Now your family don't like me, this I understand. I don't want to settle down, I'm just a rambling man. I'd rather be out rocking with my good old country band. Yes, I would. But listen, baby, it was great while it lasted. Oh, yeah. And together we smashed it. Oh, yeah. There's only one more thing to do. Oh, yeah. I know that I can keep a secret somebody new. It's hard to imagine somebody else with you. You taught me how to nasty in those naughty high heel shoes. The devil wears Prada. It was great while it lasted. And together we smashed it. There's only one more thing to do. I know that I can keep a secret, baby, can you too? One more time, baby, one more time, baby, one more time. Just one more time, say one more time, baby, one more time, baby, one more time, just one more time, say now. I hope that you find what you're searching for, someone to cuddle and kiss you as you walk through the door, and honor you with children and be together forever, forever, baby. Bon voyage, farewell, au revoir. I'm going down to Woodstock in my beat-up Jaguar. There's no regrets or sadness, but maybe we should have known better. Should have known better, baby. It was great while it lasted. And together we smashed it. There's only one more thing to do. I know that I can keep a secret, baby. Can you too? Come on, girls. One more time, baby. One more time, baby. That's all I ask, darling. One more time, baby. One more time, baby. One more time. The whole time, say. One more time, baby. One more. Just one, baby. Just one for the road. The whole time, say.
Coming up, years and years, plus the cast of Matilda the Musical.
"2021 has been amazing for Ollie Alexander. When he wasn't draped over... Yes, it has! When he wasn't draped over Sir Elton John's piano at the Brits, he was hoovering up awards for starring in the critically acclaimed drama It's a Sin. Here with Sweet Talker from his new album, It's Years and Years!
You wrote a romance, slow danced your way into my hands before I knew. You found my deepest weakness, couldn't keep a secret that it was you. Now I'm trying not to give in, but you always know what to say. Oh why do I listen to promises you're gonna break? You're such a sweet talker. You made me believe every line was a beautiful song. You're such a sweet talker, man of my dreams. Tell me where are you now? Sweet talker. Chase it, taste it, nothing can replace this craving I got. Just another moment, hoping I could be the only one that you want. And I'm trying not to give in, but you always know what to say. You always know. Oh why do I listen to promises you're gonna break? You're such a sweet talker. You made me believe every line was a beautiful sound. You're such a sweet talker, man man of my dreams. Tell me where are you now? Sweetheart. Tell me where are you now?
How amazing was that performance? Oh. And what an outfit. Now I know why there's no Bako foil in the supermarkets. Next up is one of my favourite loose women. We were all dazzled by her on Strictly, and when it comes to comedy, as Craig Revel Horwood might say, she's fabulous. What's not to love? It's Judi Love!
Listen, it's lovely being here, and I was on Strictly. Did you watch Strictly? Oh, I'm telling you, they sold it really good to me. It was so hard. It was absolutely terrifying. And having that sexy, you know, dancer, Graziano, was really hard as well. But, you know, everybody was like, you know, Strictly, the curse. You know, you're going to end up having an affair or meeting someone and falling in love and running away. And I was like, sign me up! Where's the contract? But I'm Jamaican. Any Jamaicans in the house? Woo, there's a few. There's two. Just give me a wink, girl, because otherwise I'm going to start to feel like I'm in the film Get Out. Love being Jamaican, but we're doing things differently these days, you know, and black people as a whole, we're doing things different. We're buying pets. I've got a lovely cat called Bella. She's absolutely lovely. But I mean, growing up as a Jamaican, you don't have pets in your house. Do you know what I mean? In Jamaica, you're either called puss or dog. That's it. There's no nicknames for them. But I've got my lovely Bella. And I think to myself, why are we spending all this money on, you know, this Premier cat food and stuff like that? They just need to eat what I eat. I don't see nothing wrong with Bella eating a little bit of curry goat and jerk chicken. Do you know what I mean? You got children? Oh, you don't sound too happy. When I first had kids, they made me, like, start having a hobby, you know? And the first hobby was going into the toilet, locking the door and crying. Then you've got the kids and you want to try and give them a little bit more than just the education. You want them to be happy on the weekend, so you decide to put them in rugby and football and tennis, and you realise you are the local cabbie for your kid. And then the thing is, you start to make friends with parents that really, in your circle, you would not have anything to do with them. But you're like, I need someone to share this load of dropping them off on a Sunday morning. Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, yeah, it would be really great. Take the kids, I don't need to see your CRB, just take them. You got mud in the car and all kind of stuff. But for me, the best thing that can happen, right, on a Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, when that text comes in is from the coach and says to you, oh, unfortunately, the game's been cancelled because the pitch is waterlogged. I'm like, yes, Jesus! So happy. And you know, so I get recognised a lot, I do. If only someone would recognise me as Oprah, that would really... But it's hard, because when you do something like Strictly, yeah, like you get more profile, and then you get to that situation where someone looks at you and goes, I know you, I recognise your face. And you're like, try to be a bit modest and like, oh, really? Had this lady come up to me the other day, she goes, I know your face from somewhere, and I was like, I'm a comedian. She was like, no, that's not it, that's not it. I was like, oh, loose with it. She's like, no, that's not it. You're that bird who used to work at the council, didn't you? And then the other day I was at the lady doctor's, and I went private. It was really nice, lying down, you know, getting ready to have my consultation. Doctor came in, was working on me. Had lovely hands, he did. And as he was there, you know, he said to me, oh, great American Smooth. I said to him, oh my gosh, babes, you know what? I went to a new girl called Lucinda in Streatham. Like, I could pass on her details for your missus if you like. He said to me, no, I mean your American Smooth on Strictly. I lifted up my head and said to him, hold on a minute, how did you recognise me? He said, love, it doesn't matter what position you're in, I'll always know your voice. People, my name's Judy Love, enjoy your evening.
Stay tuned for spectacular performances from Anne-Marie and the Moussaoui brothers.
Our next performer has had an exceptional year. She kicked it off by being the winning coach of The Voice, and she's been riding high in the charts with her new album, Therapy. Joining us for an exclusive performance of The Beautiful Breathing, please welcome Anne-Marie.
I don't really know about you, but I'm gonna start it. 'Cause deep inside I don't feel good whenever we're parted. I don't ever wanna go back, try broken hearted. I feel like I hit my head, 'cause now there are stars, more stars in my eyes than there is in the sky, baby. I'm sitting in the seat of your car, your hand on my thigh, yes, I think I'm alright, babe. And now you're here, don't ever go far. I think I'm in love, I think I can feel it. Way back when I was young, I heard about love and never believed it. And then you changed my mind in one record time. You said hello and I said, baby, don't tell me goodbye. 'Cause now I'm in love, can you believe it? That being in love was just as easy as breathing. That being in love was just as easy as breathing. I don't really know what's happening to my body. Whenever you touch my skin, I feel music inside me. Feel so sorry for the girl that you loved before me, 'cause she just made the biggest damn mistake of her life. 'Cause now you are mine, I'm holding on tight, baby. We're pulling up outside of your house. We fall in the couch and we lose track of time, babe. And now you're here, don't ever go far. I think I'm in love, I think I can feel it. Way back when I was young, I heard about love and never believed it. And then you changed my mind in one record time. You said hello and I said, baby, don't tell me goodbye. 'Cause now I'm in love, can you believe it? That being in love was just as easy me. I just wanna scream it from rooftops for you, love. I think I'm in love. I think I can feel it. Way back when I was young, I heard about love and never believed it. And then you changed my mind in what record time. You said hello and I said, baby, don't tell me goodbye, 'cause now I'm in love. Can you believe it? The being in love was just as easy as breathing.
It's time for my first costume change of the evening. I'm thinking grey, skinny jeans. And while I do that, for your entertainment, please welcome a fantastic family act from Germany featuring 3 phenomenal brothers and 1 fabulously fit father. It's the Masoudi brothers! Welcome, Papa Masoudi. What can I say? I did a bit of Joe Wicks during lockdown. Is that a crime? If the producers of Love Island are watching, call me. And you are fit. Look at that. Yes. There's a new silver fox in town. Move over, Philip Schofield. I'd like to show you how strong I am. Who would like to see that, ladies and gentlemen? A feat of strength. Who would like? Oh, that's lovely. The loudest nose coming from me, Dad. I don't mean to shout at you, Dad. It's the steroids, but I'm going to do it. Shall I do something strong? Yeah? I'm going to pick you up sitting down. What do you think of that? Yeah? Right, come on, let's do it. Come on, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Right.
Okay. You ready out of there? Okay, keep
Okay.
there.
All right.
You ready?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Let's go, Alan.
Oh, my God, okay.
Plenty more to come, including Matilda the Musical, Bill Bailey, and Ed Sheeran.
Welcome back. Since 2010, the Royal Shakespeare Company's multi-award-winning production of Matilda the Musical, inspired by the beloved book by Roald Dahl, has enthralled millions of theatre-goers and opened in numerous cities across the world. Tonight, to celebrate its 10th birthday in London's West End, we are bringing you a very special performance, reuniting the company with the 4 Olivier Award-winning Matildas. Please give a very warm welcome to the cast of Matilda the Musical!
In this world, children, there are winners and there are losers. You're small, shriveled, foul-smelling and weak. You are losers, children, and you always will be.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and swear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. Children
will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will have treats every day, and I'll play with things that Mom pretends that Mom don't think are fun. And I will wake up when the sun comes up and run. We'll spend all day just lying in the sun, and I won't run 'cause I'll be all grown up. And when I grow up, everybody else is gonna put it right on me. Never give up, who's gonna change my story? Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Oh, how amazing was that? It's weird to be surrounded by so many children not having a wedgie and having my dinner money stolen, but hey. You're like London buses. You wait for one former Matilda to come along and 4 show up at once. So, listen, so we got Cleo, Kerry, Sophia and Eleanor, and there's your photos up there. Look at... Oh, how cute is that? You were about 11 when you started in the show. What was your favourite memories?
Probably living up in Stratford over Christmas time, because we were in like a really nice cottage and everyone lived together, and it was just so much fun to not have to go to school all the time.
And when you were performing in Matilda, you can tell Uncle Alan, was you a bit naughty?
We were children, so absolutely. I feel really bad for the adults who are in charge of us.
Oh, OK. Do you want to tell us any more? No? Or can you not tell us any more? You got arrested. OK, fine. And have you continued performing?
Yes, I've been lucky enough not to have stopped, and it's this magical show that gave me that platform, and, you know, that magic's still here 10 years on. Forever grateful.
Oh, well, it sure is. Please give it up for the brilliant cast of Matilda. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, to me, it's not really Christmas without a Baileys. He's a comedian, musician, and winner of last year's Strictly. I think you know who it is. Here ahead of his New World Tour, en route to normal, it's Bill Bailey!
Thank you. It's lovely to be here, lovely to see you all. What a wonderful venue this is. It is magnificent. And this is not just a venue, this is a national monument. So there's signs everywhere. There's a door backstage, and on it, it says, "This door must be kept locked shut at all times." And I thought, maybe a wall do the trick there. I had a perfect sign moment with the wonderful actor Jeremy Irons. I was sharing a dressing room with him, and he was very mischievously smoking a cigarette. And he rolled a cigarette, and he put it to his lips, and he was just about to light it, and behind him on the wall was a sign that said, "To prevent the risk of fire, do not leave irons unattended." So I didn't. I stayed with him till he stubbed it out. So, it's great to be back performing. I've missed this. I've missed live performing. I missed all of you. I've missed this. I missed touring. One of the great things about touring, one of my great hobbies, is I like to collect Google reviews of Poundland stores. It's a bit niche, but honestly, it's the gift that keeps on giving. I've collected a few for you. These are all genuine reviews. 5 stars. Wow, loads of stuff for £1. I mean, I've been in Poundland stores. I know what to expect, right? You see the sign, you know what you're letting yourself in for. Who are these people that are blown away by the pricing structure when they get inside a shop that says Poundland? These are the people that have not thought this through. We see these people all the time. They're the ones in Casualty with a compass in their forehead because they try to draw a circumference to their own face. Just saying, right? Here's another one. 3 stars. I stole from here. Wow, what a heist that was. Thieves got away with bin bags with a street value of £1. My favourite review is a 1-word, 1-star review, overpriced. Round about this time of year, I like to read the works of 17th century London diarist Samuel Pepys. Yeah, and again, a bit niche. And the thing is, you don't have to read it in a book anymore. You can read it on Twitter. It's glorious, brilliant. All of Samuel Pepys' diaries are there on Twitter. But the thing is, this is Twitter we're talking about. So there's a lot of people who've never heard of Samuel Pepys, and they just think it's some mad old bloke talking in a weird way. So you get these very interesting exchanges. Here's one. This is from Pepys' diary, 1665. I was much troubled with a looseness. And feeling for the chamber pot, there was none. The maid must have forgot to put one there. So I was forced, in this strange house, to rise and shit in the chimney twice. And somebody's replied, been there, bruv. Been there. All right, you ready for some Christmas carols? Come on. I love a Christmas carol. Right, I'm going to play for you a medley of Christmas carols. All right? So here we go. Trinity Boys Choir and Florence Vorostovsky.
Dismay.
Still to come tonight, performances from James Blunt and the sensational Keala Settle.
It's almost 18 years since our next performer took the British charts by storm. In that time, he sold 22 million albums and received 4.9 billion global streams. To celebrate, he's just released a greatest hits album and will embark on an arena tour next year. Please welcome the ever-brilliant James Blunt!
Your mouth is a revolver, find bullets in the sky. Your love is like a soldier, loyal till you die. I've been looking at the stars for a long, long time. I've been putting out fires all my life. Everybody wants a flame, they don't want to get burned. Well, today is our time. Days like these lead to nights like this, lead to love like ours. You light the spark in my bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much, just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire hearts. I would call you up every Saturday night, and we both stay out till the morning light, and we sang, here we go again. And though time goes by, I will always be in a club with you in 1973, singing, here you go again. I would call you up every Saturday night, and we both stay out till the morning light, and we sang, here we go again. And though time goes by, I will always be in a club with you in 1973, singing, here we go again. And though time goes by, I will always be in a club with you in 1973. We lost our senses, are we going mad? What happened here is too sad. I bleed for a dream, but it's not mine to have. Where did you go without a care? You didn't show, I'm still there. Yeah, how can it be? You do the math, the fire that burned has turned into ash. So I can't believe we're giving up. Love under pressure, we only need the two of us. Love under pressure, I feel your pain from my mistake.
And a lot less awkward than the last time when we were double booked in that same Airbnb, do you remember?
It was a little bit awkward. Yeah. But I did come out with one of my biggest hits as a result.
You're Beautiful?
No. No, Goodbye, My Lover.
Me, You, Goodbye, My Lover. This I've got to hear.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Did I disappoint you or let you down?
Well, you did when it came to paying and you started playing that old, oh, must have left me wallet at home trick.
Should I feel guilty or let the judges frown? 'Cause I saw the end before we begun.
Well, that's what happens when you barge into a shower without knocking.
Yes, I saw and I knew I had won.
Of course I was blind. I'm not going to wear my glasses in the shower. I'm not
so
stupid.
I took what's mine by eternal right. Took your soul out into the night.
Oh, yeah, took me soul out into the night, but wouldn't take the bins out, would you? No, Muggins had to do it.
You may be over, but it won't stop there. I am here for you, if you'd only care. You touched my heart, you touched my soul.
And you touched my Muller fruit corner in the fridge, even though there was a post-it note saying, hands off, Allen's.
You changed my life and all my goals.
I'm always recruiting.
And love is blind, and that I knew then. My heart was blinded by you. I've kissed your lips and held your hair.
Technically, it was my hair you held, and you wiped my lips with a flannel. It was your fault for plying me with all those drinks. To be honest, I was surprised that someone as posh as you drinks Kestrel. Please don't get the wrong idea. We were top to tail. Yes.
I know you well. I know your smell.
Febreze. It's a little squirt behind me. It always does the trick.
I've been addicted to you. Goodbye, my Alan. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my Alan.
He's going to propose. He's going to propose.
Goodbye, my
You watch.
friend.
He's going to propose.
You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
Our next artist was the breakout star of the smash hit musical The Greatest Showman, and we've all sung along to the Oscar-nominated anthem, This Is Me. She's toured the world and next week plays a special solo concert at London's Cadogan Hall, joined by the Some Voices Choir and Drumworks for a spectacular version of that song. Please welcome Keala Settle!
Stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. the sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown him out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Look out, 'cause here I come. Marching on, marching, marching on. This is me. The words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood.
Coming up, the sublime Gregory Porter, comedian Josh Widdicombe, and Ed Sheeran.
Famed for their breathtaking acrobatic performances and world-class productions, our next act has become a Royal Variety favourite with an exclusive excerpt of Lucia, which opens right here at the Albert Hall in January. Please welcome the phenomenal Cirque du Soleil!
Tiembla la tierra que protege palabras, tiembla el fuego, la nieve, las olas, tiembla los brazos levantando ternura, tiembla las piedras caídas del cielo, tiembla tu voz y caen las paredes, tiembla la novia, la abuela, la hijita, tiembla el novio que espera respuestas, tiembla el viejo que busca a su perro. Tiemblan los niños descubriendo poesías, tiembla quien canta, quien lucha, quien grita, tiembla el humo que sube hasta el cielo, tiemblan los brujos, los ángeles, las hadas. No te asustes, algo va a pasar.
Up next is a comedian who's currently on his Bit Much UK tour. He recently discovered on Who Do You Think You Are that he's the great-great-great-great-grandson of Henry VIII. So it'll be interesting when he comes out to see who's required to bow to who. Awkward. Please welcome Josh Whittaker!
Good evening, the Royal Albert Hall. Yes, and good evening, Your Royal Highnesses. Can I start by saying, from one parent of small children to two parents of small children, congratulations on still being up. I can't believe it either. I don't know if you're like me and my wife, if we ever manage to go out of an evening, the whole time, all we are discussing is, it's 8:30 and we're still up. Last night, I was at home, I went to bed at 8 p.m. No one should go to bed at 8 p.m. No one should be brushing their teeth during the one show. When someone asks me what was going through my head just before walking on stage at my first ever Royal Variety performance, I'll say I was looking at my watch thinking, my son is up in 4 hours. And then in 6 hours, and then in 8 hours, and then forever. It's a pleasure to be here, though. It's lovely. Parenting's wonderful, obviously. Yes, I love it. Too much stuff, isn't there? Too much stuff. Even the stuff you need. Bought a baby monitor. Yeah. Got upsold to get the one with the screen. So you buy it. I just thought they came with sound. Now they come with a screen. Yeah. Very useful, the screen with a baby monitor, isn't it? Because if I didn't have a screen, I'd hear crying coming from the baby monitor. I'd think, well, I would go up, but who is it? That could be anyone crying in my bedroom. To be honest, it's usually me since I had a baby. Worst thing about the baby monitor, because it's dark, it's in night vision mode, it's absolutely terrifying. Looks like the film Paranormal Activity. I'm not going up there. There's a demon baby in my bedroom. When my baby's eyes open, they glow black. I'm on the phone to NHS Direct going, don't need a doctor, I need a priest, that's what I need. The way he sold it to me, he said, no, the screen, it's not for when they're crying, right? It's for when he's silent, you can see what he's up to. I'll have a guess at sleeping. Very rarely turn it on and go, oh, he's doing his VAT return. He said the good thing about the screen, right, is if you don't have the screen, right, the sound waves can get mixed up with radio signals, which in his words, can get confusing. How confusing is that going to get? Oh, he's woken up and he's singing Africa by Toto. Oh, he's woken up and he's running a local cab firm. I've got a bad neck from parenting. Worst thing about having a bad neck, right, is if ever I stay away, I have to take my own special pillow. Right, and this pillow comes in a see-through plastic carry case with a handle. So when I turn up at a hotel, I look like a 7-year-old pretending they have a briefcase. Just going, one room, please, for me and Paddington. Thank you very much. I was leaving a hotel with it the other day. The woman behind reception, she stopped me. She said, excuse me, sir, is that one of our pillows? No, I wouldn't steal a pillow. And if I did, I wouldn't do it in a see-through carry case. How dare you? Now, if you'll just give me a hand with my mattress, I will be off. Yes, I did bring my own trouser press. Unhand me. Even the useful items as a parent, they backfire. So I bought this thing, right? I don't know if you've used it. It's called a Ewan, right? It's great for getting children to sleep. What it is, it's a stuffed sheep that plays the sound of the womb, right? And you put this on, and then you play it, and then the child goes to sleep. And we did this for the first 6 months of my son's life, right? And then he got to 6 months, we moved him out of the bedroom with the Ewan, right? First night, I could no longer sleep. I've got too used to being in the womb. So now, when I'd go out and buy a second Ewan for myself. So when I turn up at a hotel, I've got a pillow in one hand, a Ewan under the arm. People coming up to me going, are you missing your parents? I'm 38! And you have to start driving again because you have to drive them round now. So obviously I passed when I'm 17, like all cool people. Any other 17-year-old passers here? You've got to do it. Bang, dealt with. 17, done, passed. Don't have to do it again. Bang, 17, dealt with, done. 4th time, thank you very much. Any other 4th-time passers? Yeah, we shouldn't be allowed on the road. Worst thing about failing a test is when you fail and then you just have to carry on the rest of the test. First test I did, I failed after about a minute. And then you're just driving around. After about 10 minutes, you start to convince yourself, well, maybe he didn't see it. Maybe he was shouting stop at someone else. I think the moment you fail, they should just turn to you and go, pub? Instead, you're driving around doing all the pointless manoeuvres, reversing around a corner. I have not needed that once in my life. Particularly because I can't turn my neck to reverse around a corner. I think the manoeuvres on a driving test should be the things you need. First manoeuvre on a driving test should be pulling up close enough to the ticket thing when going into a car park. Instant fail if you open the door and do the lean. Second manoeuvre, going into a petrol station without looking out of the window, getting the correct side of the car. So you don't have to do the lift and walk. Third manoeuvre, getting into a car you are unfamiliar with and using the indicators without accidentally turning on the windscreen wipers. Worst thing about that, once they're on, they're not going off for half an hour, just going through all the different versions of the windscreen wipers. Ones you'll never need, just the back windscreen wiper. When am I going to need that? Oh, it's just raining on the back of the car. Oh, I think I'll reverse to work today. I'll just pop on the back windscreen wiper. Worst test I ever saw was waiting to do my test. Saw a woman and her examiner. They got up, they left the test centre waiting room, got in her car, turned on the ignition. She then popped it into reverse by mistake. Reversed back onto the grass bank behind the car, put it into first to correct it, spun the wheels, realised they were stuck, and then they both got out of the car and walked back into the test centre. I mean, I'm presuming she failed. It might have just been an advanced manoeuvre I wasn't aware of. It has been such an honour to play for you. Thank you so much. My name's Josh Regan.
Over the last decade, this next American singer-songwriter has sold out venues and performed on stages across the world, whilst also producing 2 Grammy Award-winning albums. Performing Revival from his latest, Still Rising, please welcome the sensational Gregory Porter.
Try to run, I grow weary. I try to walk, and I grow faint. I long to soar on the wings like an eagle, but I look down, I'm afraid. I'm afraid, but you lifted me higher, out of the fire, out of the flames. I lost a feeling, you give me meaning again. Singing revival, revival song. I'm singing revival, revival song. Trying to find you, lost my way. I walk through the darkness in search of day. I follow your footsteps to the gates of the city. I saw your face, oh, I'm not afraid.
plenty more to come on tonight's star-studded Royal Variety performance.
Our next performer is one of the most talented comics on the scene, who's about to make his Royal Variety performance debut. Next year, he's taking his Speaky Blinder tour on the road, so please welcome the superb Chris McCausland.
Oh, my days. I have not always been blind, is the answer to the question I probably get asked the most, apart from what you're doing in my garden. You do get used to it, though. There aren't too many things I feel like I'm missing out on in the world. It's the little things that get me, if I'm honest with you. You know, the little things that we all take for granted, like the ability to just be able to stand up off the toilet, take a step away from the toilet, and then just turn back and have a little look down. It's not the same when you're going to put your hand in. It's such an honor to be here this evening, performing alongside all these musical superstars and legends, you know. I love music so much. Before the pandemic, I went with my mates to watch Guns N' Roses live. Or so they told me, anyway. I suppose we could have just gone to one of their houses and put the live album on loud, really, couldn't we? Well, they charged me £6 a pint for 3 hours. Oh, yeah, not as busy as you thought it would have been, this Guns N' Roses concert, is it, Chris? Not as popular as they once were, it seems. You're around, give us your money, give us your money. You enjoying yourself, Chris? Yeah, no, it's sound, mate, it's sound. A little bit weird that there's a cat, but never mind. You know, I was listening to an audiobook the other day, because it's quicker. I realised it's amazing these days, the times we live in. You can get anything on audiobook these days. Like 20 years ago, very much a niche market. You wanted a full-length book on audio 20 years ago. You had to go to the library, you had to borrow it, you had to wheel it home in a trolley. It's like 10 you could pick from, came in a massive box. But now, since we got downloads, it's in the mainstream. Anything you want now that's popular, you can get on audiobook, right? I mean, almost. I mean, you can't get Where's Wally? That's not an audiobook. Chapter 1, The Beach. Not Wally, not Wally. Not Wally, not Wally. Not Wally, not Wally. Oh, we've missed live audiences so much this last 18 months or so, you know. We have. I can't wait to get out on tour. I'm double AstraZeneca. You can lick me. I'm good to go. You know? At least I thought I was. I need a third one now, don't I? When will it ever stop? Started off with Wuhan, didn't it? Or Coronavirus Classic, as we call it now. Then we got the Kent variant, which no one was surprised was a lot more bulging in your face. It was proper Kent. Johnson. I'm from Liverpool for a short time. We had a Scouse variant, which I don't think anyone thought was ever going to be suppressed by a Tory government. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine, just so long as we don't get a Scottish one, eh? Oh. Oh, it'll be the end of us all, won't it? Imagine that, we'd never hear the end of it, would we? Until it was recognised as its own independent virus. I can't believe over the last 18 months no one tried to rob a bank. I read the news every day. I did not read one story of anyone, anywhere, taking advantage of the situation when a face mask and sunglasses has been perfectly acceptable attire in any financial institution of your choosing. You could have put earmuffs on. No one would have batted an eyelid. They would have been, oh, that must be so it doesn't get in your ears. I'd love to rob a bank. I would. I reckon most blokes would. We harbour a secret ambition, you know. I reckon I would be the last person they would ever suspect. But also the least person likely to make a getaway, so it's swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Police are turning up. What happened here? Well, officer, he came into the bank. He made his way slowly to the front of the queue before shouting out, "This is a robbery," sticking his hand out in front of himself, grabbing a stack of those blank paying-in slips, shoving them into the depths of his inside pocket, before turning on his heels and running headfirst into the triple plate glass window. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Chris McCauston. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
For over 100 years, the Royal Variety Performance has raised much-needed funds for the Royal Variety Charity, whose work in these uncertain times have never been more important.
For over 110 years, the Royal Variety Charity has offered help and support to workers from the entertainment industry who need it most. And this year marks a century of unbroken patronage from a reigning British monarch. It all started here, at Brinsworth House in 1911. The house is known as a paradise for old pros. It's the perfect place where those who've dedicated their lives to entertaining others can relax and remain young at heart. Residents like Maria Rosario Finis.
I like flamenco. I like the movements of flamenco. They are different from ballet.
Rosario worked for more than 40 years as a professional flamenco dancer. Until 10 years ago, she suffered a serious accident.
I knew that I couldn't dance anymore. My friends, they said to me, there is a place in London that is special for artists. So they got in touch with Brinsworth House, and that's when I came here. They gave me a room. I felt very safe here because I was being cared for.
Brinsworth House also gives the friends and family of its residents peace of mind. Pearl Carr and Teddy Johnson were household names throughout the 50s and 60s.
They became known as Mr. and Mrs. Music. Brinsworth House is unique because everybody has show business in common. Pearl and Teddy felt very much at home here. They were given an extra 5 or 6 years of life that they wouldn't have had they not been here.
The Royal Variety Charity not only supports performers, but also technicians, on stage and behind the cameras. And they offer grants and assistance when times are tough.
I've been playing for around 7 years professionally now, and that's been music festivals and concerts and gigs up and down the UK, all over the shop. And then the pandemic hit, and all of my income was removed almost immediately. You feel a little hopeless and empty. I did reach a point where you think, well, am I wise to continue with this? And so I began looking around for places that might be able to help. And I happened to come across a Royal Variety Charity, and I got a grant from them that helped me to record 2 songs. And a little, note of kindness from the Royal Variety Charity helped me go on.
The Royal Variety Charity is only able to help performers like David because of the support it receives. Back in 1921, His Majesty King George V pledged to support the Royal Variety performance, starting a tradition that has been honoured to this day. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth has attended 39 royal shows and was often accompanied by His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. The royal patronage has enabled the charity to raise greater awareness and support thousands of entertainment workers through these past 100 years, and hopefully for many more years to come. For more information, visit royalvarietycharity.org.
Time now for a very special performance from two supremely talented women. The first is an award-winning singer and TV personality, while the other is a world-class soprano whose recent album of duets shot into the classical charts. With a rainbow medley, please give a huge welcome to the magnificent Jane McDonald and Carly Powley.
On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever the world falls apart. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream.
Still to come, Elvis Costello makes his Royal Variety debut, plus the incredible Ed Sheeran.
I never thought I'd say this, but Elvis has entered the building. He's a music legend who's achieved everything from Grammy wins to platinum albums to performing with the likes of Burt Bacharach and Sir Paul McCartney. In fact, the only thing he hasn't done is the Royal Variety. So putting that right tonight with music from his new album, The Boy Named If, and one of his biggest hits, it's Elvis Costello and the Imposters!
You know, I've got to tell you something. I'm not actually the first member of the McManus family to be on the stage at this Royal Variety Lark. It's true. In 1963, my father, Ross McManus, sang with the Joe Loss Orchestra, singing a song about the dignity of labor. If I had a hammer. That's him there. But you know, number 7 on the bill that night was an upcoming group from Liverpool called the Beatles. And that night's probably quite famous because John Lennon, he scandalized everybody by saying that the people in the cheap seats could clap along, which I know you're gonna do, but everybody else could just rattle their jewelry. Well, I have to tell you, I've had a look around here tonight, and there's some extremely dodgy individuals in here tonight. So if you've got any jewelry, keep it in your handbag, because somebody's gonna nick it. Here's a song from our new record. This one is called Farewell, Okay.
listen to me. Farewell, okay. Farewell, okay. When I am along the rhythm of the bottle roll, there's a rumble at the bass through the engine's hole. The door phone open through a mask out and cry. Can't shake the saddle, how could you all why? Can't get the stain on my hand ever since. As the fake bottle building as the curtain chins. The splatter of steps on a chalk block pen. Trim of black lace in her heel of red satin. Goodbye so long. There's no right or wrong. He's happy to find a word I chance. Blue leather last dance. The appeal of the trumpet to a pearl of red laughter. Lipstick and kisses right around the rafter. Bubble of heaven in a feather draft. A cell of Elvis in a melody rafter. Farewell, okay. Farewell, okay. Farewell, okay. Farewell, okay. Woo!
It's now time to take a moment to remember some of the remarkable talents from the world of music, comedy and entertainment who sadly left us this year.
Maestro, if you please.
Two blokes at the bar once said, don't turn round, but look who's behind you.
The fancy title, Nouvelle Cuisine. You know what that means? No food. There's no food on the plate to nobody. I bought a steak at a fancy French restaurant. This is a true story. I bought a steak, I couldn't find it. It was under a mushroom, that's it.
After the break, our headline act, Ed Sheeran.
What a night it's been, and it isn't over yet. Our final performer is one of British music's greatest success stories of the last decade. Clocking out more UK #1 singles and albums than any other. In fact, he's one of the only artists I know who can knock himself off the #1 spot. He's a phenomenally talented singer-songwriter who has gone on to have major success, selling over 150 million records and winning over 100 awards worldwide. With a world-exclusive performance of The Joker and the Queen from his latest album, Equals, please welcome the amazing Ed Sheeran!
How was I to know? It's a crazy thing. I showed you my hand, and you still let me win. Who was I to say this was meant to be? The road that was broken brought us together, and I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that could give you a diamond ring. When I fall, you see the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. I was upside down from the outside in. You came to the table and you went all in with a single word and a gentle touch. You turned a moment into forever, and I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that could give you a diamond ring. When I fall, you see the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. And I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that could give you a diamond ring. When I folded, you saw the best in me, the Joker and the Queen, the Joker and the Queen.
Thanks. Fantastic, Ed. Come and join me Now, Ed, the next song which you are going to be playing to close the show was co-written with a very good friend of yours.
Yeah. I wrote a Christmas song with Elton John that's coming out.
Now, I'm assuming you must have written it earlier in the year. How do you and Elton get into the Christmas mood? Do you like wear reindeer onesies? Do you eat lots of mince pies? I don't know.
No, he rang me on Christmas Day last year and said, let's do a Christmas song together. So I wrote the chorus on Christmas Day, and then I went to go and stay with him in April. And originally, he wanted to call the song Pull My Christmas Cracker, You'll Get More Than a Bang. And we settled on Merry Christmas.
So, Ed, are you ready for this very special performance?
I am, yeah. Elton can't be here today, but he has sent this message for everyone.
I am so sorry I can't be there on stage for tonight's Royal Variety to perform alongside one of the most talented musicians this country has ever produced. My good friend Ed Sheeran and I have wanted to work together for a long time, and after all the difficult months everyone has experienced, we decided to write a Christmas song. Here with Merry Christmas is the fantastic Ed Sheeran!
Build a fire and gather round the tree. Fill a glass and maybe come and sing with me. So kiss me under the mistletoe, pour out the wine, let's toast and pray for December snow. I know there's been pain this year, but it's time to let it go. Next year you never know. For now, Merry Christmas, we'll dance in the kitchen while embers glow. We both know love, but this love we've got is the best of all. I wish you could see it through my eyes, then you would know. My God, you look beautiful.
Let's welcome back the cast of this year's Royal Variety. Wow! It's been a truly incredible evening, and a huge thank you to all of tonight's performers who've given their time to support this very special charity, plus Dave Arch and the wonderful Royal Variety Orchestra. Good night!
As the cast take their final bows, the royal party make their way backstage to meet tonight's performers. Among those they're introduced to, Sir Rod Stewart, Judy Love, singer Anne-Marie, Years and Years Ollie Alexander, Bill Bailey, James Blunt and Keala Settle, Zoe Simon from the cast of Matilda who led the national anthem, comics Josh Widdicombe and Chris McCausland, hand balancing act the Masoudi family, Jane McDonald and Carly Powley, US jazz singer Gregory Porter, Ed Sheeran who closed the show, and tonight's host Alan Carr. From everyone at the Royal Albert Hall, Merry Christmas and good night.